What's up, everybody? All right, just finished up some Aussie, and before I finish the day, I want to continue to complete the Endless Form's Most Beautiful album so that I can move on to finish the Human album. The song that I left off on was Elan. Very beautiful, very beautiful. So as always, if you want to support this channel, HalfLifeSistah.com for the merch. I showed this in the Aussie video, but just, you know, all of these shirts, all of these designs, these are all unique designs. One thing that people may not know about her is she's kind of a low-key designer, and she loves to design. And not just that, but she's a good web designer. If you notice here, she has everything broken down into micro categories. So if you go like for the Keep It Metal, which is the shirt that I got on now, you've got the Dark Collection, you can click on that. So many different options here, tanks, uni. She put her heart into this. For whatever specifically you're looking for, all on this side, she has everything mapped out so you can find it easily. And as you can see, she's got a lot of designs here. Unity wings, heart globes. And honestly, these are some of my favorite shirts. I like the cut on them. I like the design. I like the feel. And this shirt here is a couple, I think it's at least a year and a half, 2 years old now. It's still, if you notice the design and the print, it still holds up. After many washes, after many uses, I work out in this shirt, I sleep in this shirt sometimes, and it's held up pretty well. So it's a pretty good quality shirt on top of everything else. So check it out, HalfLifeSistah.com. Support this channel, support her channel, and of course, joining the Patreon. We want to get the Patreon to 500. You can see over 150 reactions that I've done with my wife that are waiting to be edited to YouTube. I'm going to start doing live Discord reactions for our Patreon members. And of course, this is where you can send me requests. So if you like what we do, you want to show your support, you want to be part of the community, please consider joining. Thank you so much. As I've done with the previous song, I'm going to, especially because there's a video, I want to see the video. We're going to watch the video, but then I'm also going to listen to a live version. I think I'm going to start doing polls to find out which live versions of the song is best. Obviously, they're all good, but I know that there are some that are like stand out a little bit more than the other. I know that for the last song that I did, Weak Fantasy, when I listened to another live version, they extended the drum intro more, and it was much more fun. This is common with live bands. Of course, they'll change it up sometimes, and sometimes it'll be cooler than others. So definitely let's start doing that. So after I post this video, I'm going to let you know which song I'm doing next, and then you guys can tell me which live version is the one to do, one to react to, okay? Got the lyrics, so let's get into this. Beautiful open. For the Wilds kind of vibe to it. I love it. Beautiful flute.
Leave the sleep and let the springtime talk in tones from the time before. And listen to a daffodil tell a tale. Let the guest in walk out. Be the first to greet the morn. The meadows of heaven, the wheat harvest, the cliffs unjust.
Okay, I don't usually pause, but it's weird because the moment the song opened, I was getting Annette vibes. And it's weird that they got a line here, Meadows of Heaven. And it's also interesting the way Floor looks, because this is how, am I crazy? Isn't this how, if Annette was in the band, this video and this song would be coming off? Is this just me right now? I'm gonna wind a little bit, but it's a weird vibe I'm getting. Maybe I'm remembering something similar. Edwin still does his judo stretches. particularly uncharacteristically relaxed in this video.
Riding hard and a shooting star, come to life, open mind, have a laugh at the orthodox. Come drink deep, let the dam of mind see. Travel with Witty Land, dance a jig at the funeral. Come taste the wine, raise the blind. They will guide you from the light, riding us till the end of time. Ooh, come surf the clouds, raise the dark. It feeds from the rocks undone. Meet me where the cliff breaks the sea. Come.
Huh. Okay. So this is interesting because I don't feel like I have to do a live version of this. If you guys want me to, you can put it in the comments, and you know, if I have time, I'll swing it. But this was very satisfying. I guess because it wasn't heavy, the flatness of the album didn't really shine through here. Like I got the prettiness of it quite. It made a decent impact. It was such a odd throwback song. There was so much reminiscing. This felt like a song that was reminiscing. The video felt like a song that was reminiscing. It was oddly like loving, beautiful, and the video was so sweet with everyone just coming into the to the little pub and just started to feel the music and dance, and everyone in the band is smiling, and just there's this camaraderie going on, and it just felt like a very happy, fun, loving song. Dance a jig at the funeral. It's like even at a somber, sad moment, they want you to dance and be happy. What does Elan mean anything in like the actual word Elan? Energy, style, and enthusiasm. A rousing march played with great elan. Yeah, you see, you learn something new every day. And that's the vibe that the song gave me. Similar words would be like grace, elegance, flair. Okay. Enthusiasm. I like it. That was very sweet. Let me see if there's any enlightenment in the song meaning. I feel like there's a context here that I'm not getting, but that I somehow just sensed in the back of my mind. Just as a Nightwish fan, this was incredibly nostalgic, and it felt intentional. It just felt intentional because song-wise, with the video, with the aesthetic of the video, how they chose to present Floor, which is very different than how she's normally presented as kind of the Valkyrie Queen, and Annette was always kind of like, I forget the analogies you guys use, the fairy or the, but she came off with this, and I remember Annette wearing a dress like this similar in a different video, right? It's not just me.
It was the night before, when all through the world, no words, no dreams. Then one day, I riding by a fire, imagine all Gaia took a journey into a childless heart.
Ah, shit. She had her moments though, didn't she? I don't know why I'm being so random right now, nostalgic. I don't know. I was hoping maybe I could like find like whatever this is reminding me of. You guys can help me out. I think you guys get what I'm saying. This is what I was looking for. Somebody making a quote from a magazine, something that would help me. Regarding Elan, HalfLifeSistah said, "Oh, while I live to be the ruler of life," let me make this bigger, "not to a slave, to meet life as a powerful conqueror, and nothing exterior to me will ever take command of me. This beautiful quote from my hero, Uncle Walt Whitman, was the starting point for the writing of Elan. The underlying theme of the song is nothing less than the meaning of life, which can be something different for all of us. It's important to surrender yourself to the occasional free fall and not to fear the path less traveled by. Yeah, it had this inviting, exciting kind of go forth and prosper kind of vibe. It did give me that sense of happiness and wonder of beauty, you know, because I've done some stuff on this channel already which is dealing with very dark material. And what was it? We just posted Oceans of Slumber on my wife's channel, and that is like one of the biggest crying moments I've ever had listening to a song, and like even more than Steven Wilson's Routine. But it was for the similar reason as Steven Wilson. It was the idea of the reality of life and the loss of a loved one, because obviously the price we pay for loving someone is that there's always the possibility that we might lose that person, and both of these songs dealt with that. And this is like almost, it's like the same thing in the sense of like you're talking about the funeral, but it's also the other part, which I do discuss later in that Oceans of Slumber video, which is like, I like that feeling because it does remind me of what life is about. And again, it's not just about the sadness, it's about the happiness and the joy, like to have even been in love, to even be able to experience any of this, which is something that Nightwish like deals with a lot and has really helped me to kind of understand, is that like we didn't even have to be here. So on some level, we do have to appreciate and enjoy, even with all of its flaws, just how ridiculously special that is, right? Ugh. All right. So we'll leave it there. And I can't wait for the next one. But this is great. I don't have to do a live one on this, guys. I thoroughly enjoyed this. And damn, where would I put this? Because I do want to feel this joy again. I'll put it in the Wolf Approved Symphonic Mix. Beautiful. Great job, guys. Great job. Oh, my wife's gonna love this song. I'm really hoping she does. She's thinking about doing like a Twitch stream with watching my videos so she can react to them. So I really hope she does that. This is definitely gonna need to be one of them. But okay, guys. Thank you so much. Again, we love you. As always, you keep it metal. I will see you on the next one, and if you haven't seen it already, go watch the Oceans of Slumber reaction on my wife's channel. It's one of my favorites of all time. I was actually so looking forward to getting this posted on YouTube as soon as possible, so I'm glad I finally got it on there. I wanted to do it for Valentine's Day because it really was a special love-oriented reaction, but honestly, absolutely one of my favorites of all time. So please go check it out if you haven't. And with that, I love you all. As always, keep it metal. I'll see you on the next one.